Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. This message is going to be for the weekend ahead. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm not doing too bad today. My weekend is getting started off pretty good. I've had a rough week with a lot of stomach issues. So finally, still having some stomach issues, but they're not near as bad as they were yesterday or the day before. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay. Let's see what kind of messages we have in love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. 2 more, please. I wish there was a better way for you to be able to see these cards more. There just isn't, guys. I'm sorry. One more, they said. Okay, so right away, I'm getting a feeling like some of you are in kind of like a nervous energy or an anxious type of energy, feeling a little excited about something. And I mean this excited in kind of a negative fashion, meaning like you're just overly worked up about something that is just not going as you felt like it should go, or something of that sort. And there's this feeling of feeling like a shoe's going to drop, like something, like you're feeling like something negative is going to happen, even though spirit has been confirming to you over and over and over again, if you just hold on, if you just sit still, if you just quit over worrying or working yourself up about this, it's going to work out exactly how it should. Perfect timing, perfect situation, what have you. So for most of you, this is referring to a connection in love, feeling as if things aren't going exactly the way that you want them to. Maybe some of you are wanting to take things to the next level and commit, but Spirit is saying like there's something that you need to do when it comes to this situation, of figuring out how to just let it be, how to just go with the flow, let things just ride the waves and let things happen exactly how they should. I feel like a lot of you are learning lessons and just sitting still. I don't know why I'm getting that with this card. This is a card of connection with the ocean, connection with seashells. Maybe some of you need to get connected with water for that peace and serenity. Yes, 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 Spirit is saying. But this is a time of learning to fall in love with yourself, seeing what you are truly worth, realizing that even if you don't have what it is that you're wanting in this connection, that you're still somebody worth putting time and energy into, meaning putting time and energy into yourself instead of focusing on something that is distracting you from self. So I'm hearing some of you may be watching a lot of readings when it comes to a partnership and trying to get answers, and Spirit saying like all of the answers are right here. So this card is telling me that some of you are feeling very vulnerable, feeling a little bit like things are just going to go in the worst way, shape, or form. And Spirit saying, again, like just sit, just be still. Allow yourself to realize like things have been going right the whole time. There's just been some healing that's been happening. I've been experiencing that quite a bit for the last several months, so I completely get that. I am feeling, for whatever reason, with this card isn't out, but I'm feeling like some of us need to adjust our auric field, get connected with maybe the earth star chakra, things of that sort. So I'll probably do that at the end of this video. But for some of you, this connection is destined. It's something that may be a soulmate or a twin flame connection, something that is worth the wait, worth the healing that you're having to go through, worth the challenges that have been presented to you. Okay. But really, I feel like as these challenges are happening, they're happening on both sides with both parties. Okay, they're telling me to do a whole nother row for spiritual matters. They normally don't do this, but which cards am I supposed to go to? Thank you. So for some of you, I guess maybe are not in a connection or not worried about a connection. They're wanting me to shift gears here or what have you. So let's just go ahead and do that. But I feel like a lot of falling in love with self is happening with that first row. And I'm talking about on both sides, falling in love with self, learning to, be okay with who you are, and them learning how to be okay with who they are. Okay, so a lot of us are healing through things that have to do with other people, okay? Arguments, maybe grieving over people that have died, maybe grieving over a relationship ending. This could also just be that you're in a process of healing and taking a look at self. Okay, both of these cards are referring to a process of healing. Nurturing your body, nurturing yourself, taking care of the inner child. So some of you have been having a rough time and maybe learning how to laugh again, or being okay with being happy. 543, guys, look that up on Sacred Scribes. But a lot of you are coming into this energy of, okay, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make this situation right with so-and-so, to make myself feel better with my past. Maybe you've done some things that have made you take a look at yourself with shame, guilt, but for others of you, I'm feeling there's some sort of remorseful type of energy. So a lot of you are just taking a look at the areas in which you can make amends with people or with yourself. Okay, so this is what this is referring to. It is a time of self-care, self-love, which makes me understand this top reading a little bit more, that if you aren't taking care of self, then you can't give to people properly what they truly desire or truly deserve, actually. So definitely a focus on self. And even if you're not in a romantic relationship, the focus is still on self. Self-love, self-care, nurturing the body, maybe shifting up some things that you're either putting into your body, or the energies that you're hanging around with people as well. What other cards do I get to? These. Which cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the weekend ahead in love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self? Yeah, so, I mean, this is just a confirmation. I don't know how many times I've said this in this reading, that it's a time for healing of the self. This is an emotional healing. This is a heart purge. Matters of the heart, things that have happened in the past that have really made you feel heartbreak or grief. It could be unworthiness, whatever it is. These situations are going to keep presenting themselves until you break this contract, which means you followed through with learning the lesson. You did whatever you had to do to face whatever the lesson was and learn it and experience what you needed to experience. Then you've broke that soul contract. You have cut the cord with that energy. And then this feeling of being fragile or vulnerable is going to just kind of disappear. It's going to dissipate. Some of you may be feeling led to wear the color green, go out and connect in nature. This is just a way of Archangel Raphael saying that, you know, I'm here. I am helping you to heal. Get connected with nature. It's also going to help you to heal. Just getting connected to nature for slowing down your mind is a good enough thing to do to help your body to heal. Okay, if you do nothing else, just getting out and connecting in nature, walking, talking to the plants and trees, and asking them to give you some sort of signs and synchronicities of, you know, confirmation of what's getting ready to happen or what you need to heal or what have you. And believe it or not, you're going to start seeing those signs that are showing you to do this or that, or not to do this or do that. A lot of you are in a process of learning how to communicate your wants and needs to the universe, to people around you, to yourself, maybe even. Some of you are also learning the communication of your heart. You're learning that some of these destined or fated situations in your life are just that. They're fated. You can't get away from it. Maybe some of you have been trying to walk away from a situation in a relationship, in a connection with somebody. It could be even in a partnership in business. But Spirit keeps bringing you right back to it, 9/11. And what I'm feeling is that the communication that is coming through is this telepathic communication, or this information and communication from higher self saying, look, we need you to continue to go in this direction. You can keep trying to walk away. You can, you know, take yourself on a little detour or what have you. But eventually you will be brought right back to this situation, right back to this person, right back to this job or career or whatever it is. So some of you are just realizing, okay, I just need to, again, sit back, breathe a little bit, take time to reflect, See exactly what kind of situations keep pulling me back in. What makes you feel like you're a magnet and is drawing you in? This is probably something that is one of those fated events. However, Spirit is communicating this through confirmations, through other people, places, and things. Also through just picking up on energies of things that are coming from another person, or maybe just, okay, yes, thank you. Spirit, show me like telepathic communications, feeling somebody else's energy, feeling the situation out energetically, not just with a person, but maybe with a career or with something in your spiritual path or what have you, like feeling it out. So I feel like this is not talking about verbal communication. Mostly this is talking about like communicating with energy, communicating with those telepathic thoughts, those even images that are coming in. Yes, 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 they're saying. So this is even maybe for some of you learning a new way of communicating with Spirit. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us for this weekend in love, romance? Yes, if you're wondering, I was picking that up with my toes. I always pick them up with my toes when they fall down there. So the Guardian at the gate is saying that there's more opportunities that are going to arise. I feel like a lot of these opportunities are opportunities of healing something in yourself, healing a certain aspect that may be holding you back from this great love that you've been desiring, even though you don't feel like you're worthy of. It may even be bringing you into these times of making amends with people, seeing the wrongs that you've done, or maybe even taking a look at both parties and just being able to come to this energy of compromise is what I'm hearing for some reason. But it's a time of retrieving what was once yours, or what it is that you have been desiring for so long. I feel like many of you are getting into this space of what your heart desires, what your soul truly wants for you. Not what your physical human wants, but what your soul, your spirit is yearning for you to get in touch with. This is also a card of communication. So there could be some verbal communication that's needing to be had, 12-12, but I feel like most of this communication is just like different ways, varieties of ways that Spirit will try to contact you and get to you, what have you. 1221, guys. Look that up as well on Sacred Scribes. What other messages do you have for us in love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit or higher self? A lot of times I'll question why they bring out love and romance so much when it comes to ascension messages. And I just got answered that love is one of the biggest part of ascending, you know, realizing and getting to this place of unconditional love for self and others is one of the major parts of Christ consciousness and evolving mentally, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, and raising your vibrations, all of that stuff. So it makes sense as to why that would come up. Guys, if it doesn't resonate as like a romantic partner, take it as it's yourself or a friend. But it's one of those things. Am I supposed to take these as well? Okay. So there are going to be some changes that are coming. A lot of improvements coming to connections, coming to energies of love. Let's just say energies of love. It could be romantic love, friendships, partnerships of any way, shape, or form, but in connections in love. Okay. Maybe this connection is just that connection with Christ consciousness, learning to be non-judgmental towards yourself or others, having unconditional love for yourself and others, just going through this healing aspect and becoming more an evolved, enlightened, intelligent, ascended being. Many of you are going through work on your DNA. So maybe you, because of some work that you've done with your chakras, or maybe connecting with Kundalini energy, or starting and sun gazing. A lot of people are sun gazing is what I'm hearing, are transforming their DNA to be something of more of a galactic being. So some of you, not all of you, are even feeling effects of going from hear me out, like a 2-strand DNA to a 3-strand DNA. And then I'm even seeing like 11-strand DNA to a 12-strand DNA. I don't know much about DNA. However, I do feel like some of you, this is in correlation to, like, you're going from a 2-strand, meaning you have 2 of your energy centers open and awaken to a 3 strand, which means you are becoming a little bit more enlightened because you have another chakra center open up. So there's some correlation between the DNA strands that are awakened to the chakra system. And I don't know exactly what it's saying, but take it how it resonates with you. Either way it goes, there is going to be a peaceful resolution between this energy that's happening, whether it be an energy for self-healing or 1515, that you're healing some connections with other people. Either way it goes, there is going to be some improving situations, some things that are just going to seemingly get better. For some of you, this is just going to be like a quick turn of events. One moment things just seem chaotic and crazy and you feel like you want to tell somebody off or yourself off or what have you, and shifting into this energy of, you know what, I just have peace over this. I don't know what's going on with them, but I know that I've got to love me, I've got to heal me, and just walk away from this until, okay? And if until never happens, then it was never meant to be in the first place, okay? But there is some peaceful resolutions coming, regardless of whether this is just you letting go and taking time for self a little bit more, or if this is you letting go and saying, okay, I'm going to give this person or this job, this situation, this energy more space and just see what happens. Just go with the flow. You can expect within the next couple weeks to the next couple months that there's going to be some major shifting and change. For a lot of you, this is in finances, is what I'm hearing. So there could be some career shifts. Some of you may be feeling as if you need to move from one job to another, or maybe take a different position within a business. But for a lot of you, you're stepping into these roles of starting your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, putting some of your craft skills, talents, abilities, some of those things out into the world through social media, maybe just starting a website, something of that sort. But I feel like Spirit is kind of nudging you to take this opportunity to make the best out of something, okay? But I feel like it's the best out of something that is going to create money for you. So I don't feel like there's this energy of like time is going to pass you by, but I do feel like this is the now time. Like start whatever it is that you've been thinking about for the past couple years or past couple months or what have you, and you're going to see results. I feel like there's going to be results, positive results, okay? But you have to take the initiative to put that time and energy into whatever it is. Yeah, so we have 3 cards of improvements. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of shifting or improvements, but for many of you, this improvement is in self-love, self-care, feeling more empowered, feeling more on top of the world. Some of you, this is a sense of freedom, independence, deciding. I got this deciding energy, like you've decided to do whatever it takes to move forward. You've decided to do whatever it takes to fall in love with yourself again. Maybe whatever it takes to get to this new place of financial freedom. So maybe not overspending, following these intuitive nudges from Spirit to start something new, your own business, partnership with somebody in a business, maybe even. We actually have both the next few weeks and the next few months. So take it how it resonates with you. But I do feel like within the next few weeks to the next few months, I didn't even see this card, that there is going to be some major shifting. For some of you, within the next few weeks, you're going to realize like you've got most of the healing out of the way that you need to do to get you in this situation. Maybe the other person involved or situation involved is also healing, and there will be some major improvements. Okay, this is just a confirmation of what I've already said, but whatever. Abundance of time, energy, love, unconditional love, they're saying. Abundance of feeling peaceful. They're showing me this card again, feeling peaceful. So even if the situation doesn't turn out exactly how you wished or thought that it would, Spirit is saying you're still going to feel this peace of, okay, it just wasn't time, or maybe it's not actually what is in my my heart's or my soul's truest, highest good. I don't know why I was saying heart, but whatever. Feeling the need to get a couple of these cards as well, but I'm going to put the I am affirmations right there before I forget to do them. And I am told to make sure that we ground our energy. So Some of you are either in the process of wanting to purchase land, purchase a home, move from one place to another. This could even be taking a relationship to another level, like moving in with somebody. But for some of you, this is referring to the moving of homes, moving of your space, maybe getting a bigger space, because I'm feeling like expansion for some of you. But this could also be referring to a romantic relationship coming to another level. I'm feeling expansion, guys, but this is talking about happy home, happy family, happy successful adventures, or what have you. So last two cards is the lily, or three cards, the lilies, which is talking about happy family, happy home as well. Success, a feeling of achievement is what I'm getting, but it's mainly in family matters. Okay. And then we have trickster energy, maybe feeling a little bit of a tug and a pull from the universe, a little bit of chaos or frustrations when it comes to I'm hearing finances as well as connections with people. So, but on the other side of this is laughter, a lot of joy. It's also a breakthrough energy. So just keep pushing through. And then we have the Park, which foretells of a lot of love. So a lot of unconditional love, feeling a part of, is also coming to me. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and close our eyes and just follow along with what I'm doing. Setting intentions is good enough for this to happen for you. So we are going to connect with the Earth Star chakra, which is about 8 to 10 inches below our feet. So this is the connection. I should say, if you're standing on the ground, 8 to 10 inches below your feet, connection, that's right underneath the surface of the earth. So this connects your chakras with the earth chakras, and it will bring on stability. It'll start to transform different aspects of your life that will help you to feel more stable in all different areas of your life, but also it will give you this centered grounding, coming together feeling. So let's just go ahead and close our eyes. Source, God, higher self of those watching at this time, I ask that you connect with us at this time in intentions of connecting our chakras to the Earth Star chakras, the Earth's chakras, please. And thank you. What I'm seeing at this time is it looks like a portal, a vortex of energy. This is the Earth Star chakra that is right below our feet, starting to just expand, starting to open up in all directions. It's only going out about 2 feet around the aura that's around the body. So some of you may start to see that, or just experiencing your aura kind of, it feels as if it's moving. What am I trying to say? I see the Earth Star chakra starting to spin at the same time. The aura around our body is starting to kind of have its energy working up. It's almost as if like multiple colors of energy are kind of just moving around in the aura. So a lot of you may be feeling this energy starting to be worked up or moving around, dancing, so to speak. And now I'm starting to feel an energetic pull from my feet going down into the earth. They're asking me one by one to connect each chakra, starting with the root chakra. So this is the red chakra that's right around the base of the tailbone and the spine. It's starting to send its energy down into the earth, into the Earth Star chakra. So you're going to feel like a pull there. Some of you could even feel some, a little bit of cramping in the lower abdomen area. Let's move on up to the sacral. This is the orange chakra that's a little bit underneath the navel, or right around navel area. Starting to feel a pull into the Earth Star at this time. For some of you, it could be even awakening your Kundalini energy and making your body rock back and forth or vibrate, have a swirling or pitter-patter sensations in your body, something of that sort, vibrations. Moving on up to the solar plexus, which is the yellow chakra right around the bottom of the rib area above the navel. That energy is starting to pull down into the earth. I'm starting to feel a little bit of exciting energy for whatever reason. I'm feeling expansion in the solar plexus as well. I wasn't expecting that, but I am feeling it kind of expanding out in my mid-abdomen area in all directions. Moving on up to the heart chakra. This is the green chakra in the center of the chest. I'm feeling the energy kind of just making me feel more centered and balanced now. I do feel a slight pull down into the earth. However, I feel more of like just a connection with all that is around me. So you may even start, if you're outside, you may feel a connection with nature all of a sudden. Even if you're not outside, you may just start to feel like this connection of oneness or centeredness, groundedness for whatever reason. It's being felt more in the heart space now. Connection with the throat chakra. This is the blue chakra right at the throat area where the neck and the shoulders come together, and I'm feeling it kind of pulsating energy out in all directions. For some of you, there is blockages that are being released at this time, and I'm feeling the energy starting to pull down into the earth star chakra. Moving on up to the crown chakra. This is the indigo chakra right in between the eyes. Also seeing the pineal gland as an energy that is also becoming more stable and grounded. So you may even feel like an expansion right at the back part of the head in the center. This is the place that will direct any kind of spiritual visions to the third eye area in between the eyebrows. So some of you are going to feel that expansion there, as well as a grounding effect. I even feel like a feeling of some heavy energy being pulled down into the earth from these areas. So a lot of you are going to have activations or clearings of blockages in third eye and pineal gland. That is going to help you to connect with your spiritual vision. Let's go on up to the crown area, which is the violet chakra right above the head at the crown area. I'm feeling this one kind of connecting more with the universe. However, I am seeing a slight pull down to the earth. So what I'm getting is it's connecting to both earth and sky. Yes, they're saying, okay. So a lot of you are just going to feel your energy kind of calming down, just being more centered, relaxed, feeling like a more stable energy throughout your body and aura. If you are somebody that's outside, go ahead and connect with the sun, meaning pull the sun down into the crown area and let it just come in through your whole entire aura, seep into your physical body. If you're not outside, you can still set those intentions on connecting with the energy of the sun now for upgrades to your DNA, for also using it as a source of energy. So if you're one of those people that drink like Red Bulls or Monster drinks or, some sort of energy drink, stay away from those things and start doing exercises like this. It will give you energy for the day. So let's intend on this energy just being felt throughout our body, vibrating us, giving us more energy to just get through the day and any challenges that are presented in front of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to give thanks to your higher self, Source God, for this connection. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Let's go ahead and get the I am affirmations before I forget. I am brilliant. I am love. I am purpose. I was made with divine intention. I will embrace my fears head on. As I do, my faith and self will grow. I will trust the process of self-healing. Okay, guys, I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend. Much love to you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Liking this video as well as putting an I am affirmation along with the date down in the comments will also enter you in to win a full reading giveaway at the beginning of the month. Thank you for anybody who has been participating in that. It's helping me to get more views. So any likes, shares, subscribes, follows, any of those things are greatly appreciated. Thank you to anybody who is new subscribers for becoming subscribers. Everybody have a wonderful day. Much love. Bye.